The universe isn't just big, it's full of the impossible. Entire regions of emptiness larger than galaxies, stars that vanish and reappear, planets where the weather would kill you instantly. Tonight we're exploring 10 of the most mysterious places in the universe. Strange, extreme, and unexplained, these cosmic enigmas defy everything we thought we knew about reality. First, the Boötes void, the great nothing. Imagine staring into space and finding nothing. No galaxies, no stars, just emptiness stretching for hundreds of millions of light years. This is the Boötes void, one of the largest known voids in the observable universe. It spans nearly 330 million light years across. To give you some perspective, if our Milky Way galaxy were a tiny coin, the Boötes void would be the size of a football field with only a handful of other coins scattered around. Astronomers expect galaxies to be spread fairly evenly across the universe, but this region is shockingly barren. Why does this cosmic desert exist? Some scientists suggest it's just a statistical fluke, an area where matter simply didn't gather after the Big Bang. Others wonder if something more exotic is at play. Perhaps dark energy or ancient cosmic collisions cleared it out. There's even a fringe idea that voids like this might be scars left behind by collisions with other universes. Standing at the edge of such a void, if that were even possible, would be like staring into infinity itself. The Boötes void isn't just empty space. It's a reminder of how uneven and how deeply mysterious our universe really is. Second, Sagittarius star, the monster at the center. Every galaxy has a secret heart, and ours is no different. At the very center of the Milky Way lurks a supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius star. It's over 4 million times the mass of the Sun, crammed into a region smaller than our solar system. We can't see it directly. Black holes don't let light escape. But we know it's there from the way stars whip around it at breakneck speeds as if pulled by some invisible monster. And in 2019, astronomers managed to capture the first ever image of its event horizon, that eerie glowing ring where matter swirls before being devoured. What makes Sagittarius star so mysterious is not just its size, but its behavior. Unlike some black holes that blaze with furious energy, ours is oddly quiet most of the time. It flickers unpredictably, as if it occasionally wakes up to feast before drifting back into slumber. No one is entirely sure why. Black holes are already strange. They warp space and time, create gravitational wells that nothing can escape, and might even hold the key to understanding quantum gravity. But Sagittarius star isn't just a black hole. It's our black hole, the anchor of our galaxy, and a silent enigma shaping everything we see in the night sky. Third, the Crab Pulsar, a cosmic lighthouse. In the year 1054, people around the world looked up and saw a star explode. Chinese astronomers described it as a guest star so bright it was visible in daylight for weeks. Native American petroglyphs also seemed to record the event. That explosion was a supernova, and what remains today is one of the strangest objects in the sky, the Crab Pulsar. At the heart of the glowing Crab Nebula lies a neutron star, the collapsed core of that exploded giant. But this isn't just any neutron star. It spins 30 times every second, blasting beams of radiation across space like a cosmic lighthouse. Every rotation sends out a pulse we can detect on Earth, precise enough to rival atomic clocks. The sheer extremes here are almost beyond imagination. The Crab Pulsar is only about 20 kilometers across, smaller than most cities, but it contains more mass than our sun. A single teaspoon of its matter would weigh as much as a mountain, and yet it spins with unimaginable stability, releasing enormous energy in the process. How can something so small, so dense, and so fast keep going for nearly 1,000 years? Pulsars like this push our understanding of physics to the edge. Some researchers even suggest they could be used as natural navigation beacons for future spacecraft. But for now, the Crab Pulsar remains one of the most mysterious cosmic clocks ever discovered. Fourth, Quasars, the brightest beacons in the universe. Imagine a light so powerful it outshines an entire galaxy of billions of stars. That's what a quasar is. These objects are the most luminous phenomena in the universe, so bright we can see them billions of light years away. Quasars are powered by supermassive black holes at the centers of young galaxies. As gas and dust spiral inward, they heat up and unleash torrents of energy, radio waves, visible light, even X-rays, blasting out across the cosmos. To us, they appear as tiny points of light, but each one pours out more energy than every single star in its host galaxy combined. And here's where the mystery deepens. Some quasars are so far away that we're seeing them as they were when the universe was less than 1 billion years old. According to current models, black holes that big shouldn't have been able to form so quickly after the Big Bang. Yet there they are, already blazing with impossible brightness. Do quasars tell us something fundamental about how galaxies evolve, or are they hinting at physics we don't yet understand? Either way, they are cosmic lighthouses, shining across time and space, daring us to figure out how they came to be. Fifth, the bullet cluster, the proof of the invisible. Sometimes the universe gives us a glimpse of something we can't see. The bullet cluster is one of those moments. Located about 3.8 billion light-years away, it's actually two galaxy clusters colliding in a slow-motion crash that's been going on for millions of years. When astronomers observed it, they noticed something strange. The visible matter, the stars, the hot glowing gas, wasn't lining up with the gravitational pull in the region. The galaxies themselves had passed through each other, but the hot gas had slammed together and slowed down. And yet the majority of the mass seemed to keep going, invisible and undisturbed. The only explanation that fits? Dark matter. That mysterious substance that makes up about 85% of the matter in the universe, yet doesn't emit or absorb light. In the bullet cluster, we see the galaxies behaving as though a hidden hand is guiding them, while the visible matter lags behind. It's one of the strongest pieces of evidence that dark matter is real, not just a mathematical trick. And yet we still have no idea what it actually is. Is it made of undiscovered particles? Something more exotic, like primordial black holes? Or is our very understanding of gravity incomplete? The bullet cluster is both a smoking gun and a cosmic riddle, proof that the universe is built on something invisible. Sixth, Hoag's object, the perfect ring galaxy. Most galaxies are messy, spirals, ellipticals, irregular clouds of stars and dust. But every so often, nature surprises us with a piece of geometry so precise it feels almost artificial. Enter Hoag's object, one of the most beautiful and mysterious galaxies ever discovered. From Earth, it looks like a perfect celestial donut, a bright golden sphere of stars at the center, surrounded by a nearly flawless ring of younger, bluer stars. Between them is an almost empty gap, giving the galaxy an eerie, symmetrical appearance. Astronomers have been scratching their heads about how such a structure could form. One idea is that another galaxy punched through Hoag's object long ago, creating ripples that spread outward like rings in water. Another possibility is that it's the result of rare gravitational resonances. But the truth is, no single theory fully explains its elegance. Even stranger? In the space just beyond the ring, if you zoom in deep enough, you can see another ring galaxy faintly in the background, almost like a cosmic echo. Coincidence? Or a clue? Hoag's object isn't just a curiosity, it's a reminder that in a universe of chaos, sometimes we find patterns so perfect they make us question whether randomness can really explain it all. Seventh, Messier 87 jet, a cosmic cannon. In 2019, the world saw something thought impossible. The first image of a black hole's shadow. That black hole was at the heart of the giant galaxy Messier 87, a monster more than 6 billion times the mass of our sun. But what makes Messier 87 even stranger isn't just its black hole, it's the weapon it wields. From the core of this galaxy erupts a jet of superheated plasma nearly 5,000 light-years long. Imagine a cannon firing a stream of matter at almost the speed of light, sustained for millions of years, and you get an idea of the scale. It's so large that, incredibly, it's visible in ordinary telescopes from Earth, even though the galaxy is 55 million light-years away. But here's the paradox. Black holes are supposed to swallow everything, not spit it out. So how can something that devours light and matter also fire out jets stretching across intergalactic space? The current theory is that magnetic fields twist and funnel some of the infalling matter into narrow beams that escape before crossing the event horizon. But no one is sure exactly how the process works or why it's so efficient. Messier 87's jet isn't just a spectacular light show. It's a reminder that even the most terrifying objects in the universe can also create, illuminate, and astonish. Eighth, the cold spot, a glitch in the universe. The afterglow of the Big Bang, the cosmic microwave background, paints a nearly uniform picture of the infant universe. Nearly uniform, but not quite. Hidden in that ancient radiation is a strange anomaly, a vast region that's noticeably colder than it should be. Astronomers call it the cold spot. Discovered in 2004, this patch stretches across an area of sky so large it defies easy explanation. The simplest idea is that it's just a random statistical fluctuation, a cosmic coincidence. But the odds of such a cold region appearing by chance are incredibly low. Another theory suggests the cold spot could be caused by a supervoid, an enormous, underdense region of space with fewer galaxies. Light passing through such a void would lose energy, leaving behind a cold signature. The problem? Even the biggest known voids don't seem large enough to explain what we see. Then there's the more radical possibility the cold spot might be evidence of something beyond our universe, like a collision with another bubble universe in a larger multiverse. If true, that tiny patch of sky could be the first real clue that our cosmos is just one of many. Whether it's a glitch, a void, or proof of something unimaginably bigger, the cold spot is a silent scar on the map of the universe, and one of its greatest puzzles. Ninth, HD 189733b, the Hell Planet. Imagine a world where the wind howls at 7,000 kilometers per hour and molten glass rains sideways from the sky. An exoplanet 63 light-years away that feels like something ripped straight from a sci-fi nightmare. This planet orbits extremely close to its star, completing a full orbit in just 2.2 Earth days. The heat is intense, but what makes it truly bizarre is its atmosphere. Fierce winds blow clouds of silicate particles, essentially raining shards of glass at hypersonic speeds. A single misstep on its surface, if there were a surface, would be instantly catastrophic. This planet challenges our understanding of planetary physics. Its violent weather, extreme temperatures, and bizarre chemistry are unlike anything in our solar system. Scientists study it not just to marvel at its strangeness, but to push the limits of atmospheric and planetary models, trying to explain how nature can create something so hostile and yet so beautiful. It's a harsh reminder that our tiny blue planet is calm, mild, and perhaps uniquely habitable in a universe filled with extremes we can barely imagine. 10th, the TRAPPIST-1 System. 7 Earths. Finally, we arrive at TRAPPIST-1, a small, dim red dwarf star with an extraordinary claim to fame. It hosts 7 Earth-sized planets, 3 of which orbit within the star's habitable zone. That means liquid water could exist, and potentially even life as we know it. This system, 40 light-years away, is one of the most tantalizing discoveries in modern astronomy. All 7 planets are tightly packed, their orbits so close that a year on the outermost one lasts only 13 Earth days. The planets are locked in a perfect gravitational dance, pulling on each other in predictable rhythms, but mysteries abound. How did these planets form so close together? Could they maintain atmospheres under constant stellar flares from their small active star? And if life exists there, what form could it take in an environment so alien to Earth? TRAPPIST-1 is a cosmic puzzle box. It hints that Earth-like worlds might not be as rare as we once thought, yet it reminds us that even planets that seem familiar could be completely alien. In the search for life beyond our solar system, it is a beacon of hope and a profound mystery waiting to be solved. The universe is more than a collection of stars, planets, and galaxies. It's a tapestry of enigmas, places that defy understanding, and phenomena that push science to its limits. From empty voids stretching millions of light years to planets where the laws of weather are extreme beyond imagination, to stars and black holes that behave in ways we can barely comprehend. These 10 mysterious places remind us that knowledge is only the beginning. Perhaps one day humanity will unlock the answers. Perhaps we'll send explorers, telescopes, or probes that finally reveal the true nature of these cosmic marvels. Or perhaps some mysteries will remain unsolved forever. Whispers of the unknown that remind us how small And how lucky we are to witness even a tiny slice of the cosmos. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, each star, each shadow, each glimmer of light might hide something stranger than you could ever imagine. The universe is alive with mysteries, and we've only just begun to uncover them. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit subscribe and let us know in the comments. Which of these cosmic wonders fascinates you the most?